Hi everyone, welcome back to the Armour All Summer Grill. Tim Hodges with Cam McConville. We're reflecting on some of the big stories of 2016, but time to reflect on one of the great Australian motorsport careers, and that's of Mark Webber. Cam, do you think it was the right time for Mark to hang up the helmet?
Well, only Mark can comment on that, but I think he has done it perfectly well. He's transgressed out of Formula One into a factory drive with one of the biggest car companies in the world in Porsche and part of the Audi Volkswagen group. He's certainly not old by any stretch. He's still massively fit. I could see what was happening with the LMP1 team, that Hartley was sort of qualifying the car and Mark was being shifted to the lunchtime stint. So whether that was a reflection on his pace, I don't know. I certainly didn't look at his lap times or whatever throughout the year. But what an amazing career, what an amazing sports person, a great ambassador for Australia, and I think he's going to be lost to motorsport for sure.
I just think he wasn't quite fulfilled after his Formula One career, so I'm glad he spent a few years in the World Endurance Championships. But can we concentrate just on his Formula One time? And that was a time that you spent a lot of time working on the Grand Prix coverage for Channel 10. 9 Grand Prix victories for Mark. How do you remember his F1 career best?
Well, firstly, I remember it probably like most Aussies is not winning our home Grand Prix.
Yep.
And I feel frustrated for him that wasn't achievable. I see him as super consistent, Mr. Reliable. His timing with Sebastian Vettel wasn't ideal. Vettel was on top of his game. I think there's not many race teams in the world, whether it's Formula One, World Rally, that have 2 number ones. They might say that, but I think there's always a 1 and a 2, and he was definitely number 2 there at Red Bull, but it gave him a consistent drive and earned him a tremendous living. So I remember him for not winning our Grand Prix, but just, his Twitter name and Aussie Grit, his nickname, he just summed it up perfectly. He would never give up. He was a battler, a great racer, probably not the best qualifier, but a great racer.
Much maligned, I guess, is how we all sort of remember him, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, I think so. And I think everyone can relate to Mark. What a ripping bloke, what a great bloke. And what you see is what you get. I was fortunate when you mentioned Channel 10. I travelled to his house with Greg Russ. We interviewed him at his place in the UK. I could see that he's at peace living over there. He likes the lifestyle. He's big into his mountain biking. As I say, his fitness is second to none. He's an elite athlete in his own right. But no doubt he would have loved to have won a world championship. I mean, who wouldn't? But I think in that environment, next to Vettel, I reckon he did the best he could under the circumstances. Absolutely, no regrets.
Thank you, mate. Nice to reflect on Mark Webber's career. Here is the Aussie.
Yeah, I have announced my retirement, and that's pretty much it. I'm not planning on doing any more racing. Obviously, I had a long career, really enjoyed it, worked with great people, and now that's it. The old helmet will be hung up. I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few years. Obviously, a lot of TV work around the world. Still continuing with Porsche. I have many contracts that are still in place that'll keep me very busy, as you say. So, I've got a lot of experience, and just because I'm out of the cockpit doesn't mean I can't still give some experience into key components of, of racing and also, road car technology and tyres going forward. So, certainly keep me busy, and I'm looking forward to, working with Michelin, for example, in the future.
Each week, Armour All will be giving away the ultimate summer essentials pack.
The pack comprises a range of products to keep your car cool and clean this summer.
The pack includes Armour All Wash and Wax Pro Glide, Armour All Sponge, Armour All Protectant, Armour All Air Fresheners, Armour All Cream Cut and Polish, Armour All Windscreen Wash and Armour All Glass Wipes. You'll also win an Armour All Bucket Esky to keep you cool this summer.
To enter the draw, all you have to do is click on the link in the description below and fill in your details. It's that easy.
We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Armour All Summer Grill.
So you've done a great job of washing your car, and of course right on cue it rains the next day, leaving water spots all over it. Wash and Wax Pro Glide is the next generation of Armour All wash and wax products. The formula enhances water sheeting to reduce the amount of water left on your car's surface. Water beading during and after washing helps water to glide off your car's surface. Armour All Wash and Wax Pro Glide not only cleans and shines, but will protect your car from water spots and marks.